Carol Austin has rolled out the same starting five in now all 9 of their games this season, and that is a beautiful, easy look for Donovan. 6-foot senior, averaging just under 14 a game. Mayer, so often running the show, but can put it up over the rim herself as well. This game is a challenge if they don't bring their best against Columbia. Lions looking for their first points. They'll get it here from Henderson.
Columbia's a team that's confident. They took on a tough schedule as well. They held Indiana with 10. Here they break the pressure. Perry Parks getting out in front of everybody. Perry Page, excuse me.
That is how you do it. The long pass up the floor. Page tying the game, and now the defense putting the ball in the hands of Henderson for 3.
Look at Columbia's defense here, able to get Mayer backing up into the corner. When you step into that spot, Avlihash. So if I'm Duke, I am going to go ahead and run some sets and try to get 10 to Henderson to pick up her second foul. How about Mayer with the read?
The seal the deal on that one. 1 point Duke lead at the moment. Henderson feeling it on the drive, gets it right back.
She is so tough, isn't she? I mean, it is a non-stop motor for Kutty Henderson.
9 points coming from Kutty Henderson. Richardson, that 3 has looked awfully pretty for Reigan Richardson this year.
She is when she catches and shoots the ball. It was just kind of a floating effort from her, but footwork prepared her to get the ball, and that's a nice answer. That's what I'm talking about.
And they want to be back there. Made it to the NCAA tournament, first time ever last year. Richardson kept her composure and does eventually get it to go. Talented freshman out of Toronto, Ontario. Number 35 on the floor, calling for it, gets it inside. That's what she can do.
Plays like that. She's able to get great position and adjust on the fly to hit a hard shot. Speaking of, ditto. Tough to guard. She's strong. She's really crafty in how she moves laterally. She's not going to beat you. She's not going to out-jump you. Good hesitation that time. Vanessa DeJesus.
Yeah, DeJesus, Jordan Wood, Uche Okanwa, all making a difference right now coming in. Richardson, the only starter. Fournier has 2 more.
That she hit on that transition defense, and we're seeing Duke's deep roster go to work right now. Man, what a gift for Lawson to say, hey,
be disruptive. That was the first thing that Megan Griffith said when I talked to her yesterday, that they needed to do to compete in this game. Okanwa, gosh, she works so hard on the glass. Largest lead of the game for the Blue Devils at 7. Okanwa led this Blue Devil team off the bench as the 6th player of the year last year. They get up the floor in a hurry.
There's screens, but Duke's defense is stifling. Everybody's moving really well. They're dialed in. Wood comes out, blocks that 3-point shot, and here they go, off to the races. Draw back on being a player and all the overtime experiences that she had, and what set them apart. And this Fournier almost gets a shot off, but Richardson gets it back. And it's, Richardson took that to heart.
The 3 on cue is good from Reigan Richardson. 8 points in the game now.
You're probably not going to be an asset.
Last opportunity here gets taken away. It will be Weiss to finish off the first quarter and pull Columbia just a bit closer. Columbia proving they are not going anywhere. Getting it back, make it a count. Lawson has used her depth, gone to her bench, which has been really good for this program so far, averaging almost 35 points per game.
Another great screen and roll action. Wood reading it perfectly. Tough catch. Pulls it.
It was a 4-point game last year at Columbia. First ever meeting between these 2 programs. Tough basket attempted there from Delaney Thomas. And Duke just takes it away out of the hands of Perry Page. It was Page and Rafi who had the 2 quick fouls a few moments ago in this end of the floor for
that
Columbia.
Position.
Has scored so far. Ashlyn Jackson still scoreless. On the season, she leads this team. Then today, everybody else getting it done, and Collins has the 3. Broom too strong.
Good box out. And look ahead.
Donovan flying to the rim. Maybe a little too open, but Thomas there to clean it up. Until that last pass, just a bit off. That winds up being a turnover instead of some pretty fast break points. And Weiss taking advantage on the other end for Columbia. That's a tough matchup inside for Paige. She knew it, tried to just hold her ground, but Thomas with the height advantage. Sophia Rafiu, 6'1" junior on the bench for Columbia with 2 fouls. They've gone a little smaller as a result. Broom follows her own shot and puts it away. 8-point.
Put your collection in the cookie jar. Drop your coins off.
All right, Henderson, you feel, has to get going again. That was her first point since the 3:37 mark of the first quarter. And right back at you is Lucia Kanawa.
How did Kanawa keep hold of that basketball?
See if they can get it done. DeJesus gonna have to try to stop her first. Columbia with an opportunity coming on the road to really test themselves, pick up what could be a huge win if they can find their way back in against a ranked Duke team on the road. Paige bringing the ball up the floor now for the Lions. Looked like that foot might have slipped, but no travel called. She takes it and makes it.
Well, Perry Page, let's take another look here. Bit of a drag, but certainly a hard shot.
DeJesus, step back. Yes!
Just a pace more than what you're willing to do. And here's Jackson dribbling out of the double team. Terrific job. Where's the vision? How did she even see her?
Swings it over to Donovan. Akanawa, who wants the shot for Duke. DeJesus gets it inside. Donovan, what a finish! Nearly 17 points per game, just 4 points so far. Missed on that attempt. Mayer dishes it off inside to Thomas. Double digits now for the sophomore.
She was able to create off the drive, read the defense well, and then the dish.
Drive on the other end. Henderson doesn't need that much of an opening. You know she's going to take it.
In the defense guessing, and it's, yeah, you could really say that about Columbia's offense as a whole.
Richardson left open in the corner. That's trouble. Open from 3. She misses on that attempt. A breakout for the Lions the other way. Inside dish to Rafiu as the junior has her first points. The Devils have gone a bit cold to start this third quarter. 0 of their last 7. The 3 on the other end won't fly, but it's picked back up and put away. 1.1 on the shot clock. Has to be quick and is off the glass and in for Richardson.
Here's Richardson coming off the curl screen, and she comes off tight, reads the defender well. You want to curl and go right to the basket so they'll instantly be behind you, and she did.
There was some miscommunication you could see on that inbounds, and Henderson took advantage of it. Kutty Henderson leads this Columbia team in so many categories. Assists, steals, leading them today in points. And Duke finding an answer, do you think, to get back in this game?
Honestly, yes, I do think they need some three-point shots to get that confidence and momentum and to keep Duke honest. And just saw how excited SMU was. You know, they walked right into the photo session and they're like, all right, we're about it. Pony up. And Richardson is about this game, taking command. She's still, you know, finding out about her team as the games go on, as is everybody. That nice 3 finally rolling in there. And for Riley Weiss, you'd said, do the three-point shots matter for Columbia? Absolutely, they're critical. But you got to be able to stop the ball in transition much higher. You can feel the players kind of fighting through with the last probably few, just stepping into the pocket for the finish.
6'2" freshman now with 6 points. And a good passing motion there gets Paige the open look.
Duke trying to respond back from 2 tough games, find the energy to play, and here Columbia coming back in this game. Duke has got to perform and execute.
Again, no foul on that last play, so Duke off the inbounds gets the follow-up from Wood.
Gives the Blue Devils such a good look and danger from the outside.
Henderson, quick to the basket, gets the rebound, puts it in.
Well, the fans can look forward to it. We could talk about it.
We can. 5 to shoot here for Broom is good. Is there a fourth quarter push to be had for Columbia on the road in their first visit to Cameron Indoor?
Well, they got to get some help from the three-point line. They're just 3 of 16 today. And Duke's done a terrific job of defending it. However, Broom showing up in this game.
In her collegiate debut. Drive the other way, and Ashlyn Jackson joins the scoring for the Blue Devils.
It's out because all of them will crash the board, and then Jackson, a difficult shot.
Jackson driving with the left, was given the lane. She has 4, all of those coming in the fourth quarter. Duke team, a Sweet 16 team a year ago in the NCAA tournament. Backdoor run beautifully by Henderson and the Lions. And yet there have been turnovers.
Yeah.
I'm curious your take on what you've seen from this Duke team, and if you think Carol Lawson, what her takeaway is going to be from it. What are Columbia's takeaways, do you think, Brooke, from this game?
Well, I think they know that they can stay competitive with a top-ranked team, but they themselves have to get a better handle of their turnovers.
Shooting the 3, just 3 for 18 in the game. Nice roll into the basket for Jackson. It was a program record, those 38 assists, and I'm going to guess that percentage is one that we're not going to see again.
No.
Breakout for Mayer means an easy 2.
Coming from DeJesus, who had 6. But the turnovers just, you had said, how would you feel if you're Coach Lawson? Relieved, not satisfied.
Duke looking for a little bit more. Fournier obliges. Now the final whistle goes, and Duke can celebrate or take a sigh of relief with the win, improving to 8-1 overall on the season.